Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 23. You guys, it's currently 10:40 a.m. I got the vlog up pretty early and then I just like trolled around on my computer, did some last minute kind of stuff because everybody is out of office, I think as of like 2 p.m. today at the agency, and then there's a lot of other people who are just out of the office in general because obviously it's the holidays. So I had to finish some things before everybody just like shut down their computers for the next like week and a half. But now I'm out here in my kitchen and I'm kind of low-key annoyed because my house smells like onions, and it's because I made food yesterday. I put onions in my like little ninja blender thing and I didn't clean it out. Like, it's sitting here just like in my sink and it has transferred into my apartment, which is like dumb, but I just didn't have the energy to do it. So I think probably for the next hour I might do like a power clean. There's a lot of stuff that I have to just put in the dishwasher and clean and like get rid of, and I gotta do some garbage and stuff like that. And then maybe I'll do some more laundry stuff because there's stuff just like kind of sitting all over the place, which is making me kind of stressed. I have therapy today at 2 p.m. and then I have a blowout at 3:15, which both will be fantastic. Also have to wrap presents, but then I realized that I don't have wrapping paper. However, Victoria's Secret sent me like over this like 4 stack of boxes. Obviously they had stuff in them, but they sent me over these boxes and I might just repurpose that. And then also to the Bath and Body Works like package that has the little pull-out drawers, I think that I might also repurpose some of those as well because they're already like holiday printed, so I don't really need to wrap them, I'm hoping. We'll definitely do some present organization a little bit later today, but first things first is cleaning my apartment because things are just kind of all over the place and it's making me a little stressed out. So let's get it.
Love yourself. A merry little Christmas night. And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
I literally just did a power clean situation. I put all of the stuff that I have to bring to Plato's Closet in a bin. They have all these like specific requirements, so I had to find a bin because they want to wipe it down and do all these things. Did that, then did my, I guess you guys literally saw me clean, but I vacuumed a little bit off of camera. I'm charging my vacuum right now because it's dying. I did all of that. I want to still like fold all the clothes and stuff in my room, so I will probably throw on Emily and Paris in there so I can like fold and do all that kind of stuff. I'm also re-washing some clothes that I totally forgot were in there and have sat in the washing machine like all week, so put those in there just for like a quick wash cycle so that I can put them in the dryer, because I think I also want to wash my sheets today. Actually, it's only Thursday. I feel like because it's like my last work day, I feel like it's Saturday. Actually, when my mom came over on Tuesday, I was like, it doesn't matter, it's the weekend. And she was like, it's Tuesday. And I was like, oh. Literally just gonna continue on the clean streak. And yeah. The time is currently 12:50 and I am going to have a shower. I had a whole outfit planned, but then I was like, it's a little bit extra to go to therapy and then get a blowout in my thigh-high snakeskin boots with a bodysuit and some tight jeans. That was too much. So instead, I am going with I'll show you guys after I shower, but anyways, it's 12:50. I have to run and I have to go pay for my storage unit, which I will do. So that'll be in my car, go over there, and then go to therapy and then come back over here to do my hair appointment, which I'm actually very excited about. My hair feels very greasy, and it is because when I get a massage, she massages my face and my head and like all of that stuff, and then all the oils get in my hair, which is why I timed it like this. I just can't wait for it to get washed, but I thought I would check in. 12:50. Let's go do some things. All right, y'all, this is the fit. She is cute, she is simple, she's a little winter white. I probably am going to add the leather jacket for a little bit of spice. Or not the leather jacket, the leopard jacket for a little bit of spice. It's cute. I'm gonna wear some sneakers and we're out the door. We are currently in my car. I just stopped by Starbucks. I was gonna go to my warehouse first, but it really just didn't make any sense because by the time that I left, it was already 1:30, which seems like you have a lot of time, but I would have to drive there, pay, get back in my car. There's a detour over there anyways, drive back, come back to this side of the town. And the thing is too, is they're not even really that far apart. They're just like, the in-between part is inconvenient. It's currently 1:40. My therapist appointment is at 2. So I am going to essentially try to find parking, sit in front of my therapist's office, and like finish my drink and eat my food. I got a text yesterday, maybe on Tuesday, that my shoes were in, and so, or my shoes were done. So I will also pick up my shoes once I am done my therapy appointment. It'll be nice to have them back. It's not like I'm going anywhere anytime soon, but it'd be nice to have them back. I'm excited to debrief after therapy. I told you guys we would debrief, so let's debrief. My conversation that I had with him today was about cockiness versus confidence, and if I feel like maybe I'm humble bragging too much, or maybe I talk too much about how successful I am, or XYZ, and like conflating the two of like, is it okay to just talk about your successes, or does it come off cocky and like, you know, braggy? Essentially, at the end of the day, he gave me this strategy called check the facts, which means, is there any evidence that people around me are telling me, hey bitch, you're being cocky, or like you brag too much, or you talk too much about this, or is it something in your head? And I was like, fair point. And so at the end of the day, it really came down to, no one has said these things to me, no one has shown these things to me, nobody has made me feel really this type of way, and at the end of the day, I simply just am in a different place financially than some of my friends. That's not saying that I'm in a different place career-wise. I have other friends who are killing it, who love their jobs, who, you know, have a great time, who are doing great work that maybe don't pay as much, which it's fine. You know, like they love their jobs. And I don't know, that I feel like is really where it came from, is I feel out of place sometimes, where I'm making this own kind of like assumption about myself and my friends and how they are perceiving me now that I'm making this money and I have this like level of success. And that I think really just comes down to my own fears and like my own, you know, things about money. I also talked to my therapist about my other friend that I was just hanging out with, who is a mortgage broker, who essentially was like, Carly, will you make all this money and da-da-da, like, why haven't you bought a house? And I was like, I'm nervous. I'm anxious to buy a house. I don't know, because like I quadrupled my income from last year to this year, and it's like, okay, well, what happens next year? What if I don't make as much? What if I can't sustain these things? Da-da-da-da. Because like my therapist was like, these are very justified concerns because you work in an industry that is unstable. You don't work as someone who, you know, makes this money by being a CEO of the company and has this profit share and this split and all of this regular type of stuff that is predictable and easy. When I was talking to my friend about the mortgage, I was like, I'm nervous because what happens if I put this money down on a house or a property or like whatever, be it like a house for myself or a rental property or whatever, and then suddenly I can't afford it. Now I'm like using my savings and cashing out things that I have put away when I've been doing well, and I can't afford, like I have to start using this because I can't afford it because I don't make the same amount of money. You know, what if Instagram gets shut down? What if Facebook gets shut down? And I know at like some point too, this is kind of irrational because social media more or less will never leave. But we have seen a lot of instances of people falling off and people not making the money anymore, people not being relevant, and like all of that. I personally think I've done a really good job at curating an audience and a culture, and also just being authentic online and not being like a person with a gimmick, you know? Like I have things that I stand for on social media, but it's not like I'm a prank channel or like a couples channel or like stuff like that where what happens if we break up, or what happens if I can't think of any more pranks, or what happens if people think I'm corny. Like I feel as though I've done a pretty good job at like curating that experience so that people enjoy being here, I hope. At the end of the day, they're all kind of like legitimate fears. What I kind of took from this session though was that I do have to use, hear my car struggling? I do have to check the facts. I have to conflate what is happening in my reality versus what is happening in my head. This is something that I think I will be able to use, a strategy I'll be able to use moving forward, because at the end of the day, we all have like irrational thoughts about things that we're scared about, and that is totally fine. It's just, I can't let it like spiral me out. You know, I can't be so nervous and so stressed and what ify about things. It makes me nervous and it makes me stressed, and maybe I'm in an unstable industry and I'm XYZ, but on the other side, I'm doing like the right or the smart things of having savings and setting up for my retirement and doing all these things So it's not that I'm being reckless, it's just that I'm nervous, and sometimes I do need to recognize that and just let it pass versus be stressed. That was a TED Talk. That was a motherfucking bars for the TED Talk girls, okay? I thought I would debrief with you guys. I told y'all I would, and I think it was just a really good session. I feel like I learned a lot. My therapist was like, when you first started coming to me, because I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first started going to this therapist was after I had my break-in. It was like very traumatic for me. I've been able to since then really work through that and feel as though I don't have the need for the trauma therapy specifically. We kind of just more so moved on to just like chit-chatting. He was like, I felt as though I had an idea of what you were coming for therapy like when you first came here, but now I don't really know. And I was like, well, here's the thing about me. I feel as though I can really, I'm very self-aware and I can work through my things and all of that, but sometimes, like, as much as self-aware as I can be, I'm also not a therapist. I'm also not a I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am not any of these things. So, you know, I can think and think and think and think about these things, but how do I move forward? How do I find the solutions? How do I do these things? And that's why I enjoy therapy, is because this man might not have a fucking solution every single time that I go in, but it is kind of the sounding board and the professional actual other side of what I'm saying and thinking. So we had a really good chat about that. We have another session like in the new year, and that's kind of, I think, when we're gonna do some more goal setting and stuff like that of like what I really want in therapy, what I want to work on, because I think that there's a bunch of other stuff that I probably could work on. One of them feeling like the fear of failure and the constant need to win. I think that would be one that we probably will be looking into, because it's something that I think about a lot. That's been my therapy journey. I love therapy, you guys know that. I'm a huge, I literally cannot see a single damn lane. I'm a huge therapy advocate. I'm very much here for it, so I thought I would give you the updated tea and the detail. Let's go get our hair washed, baby. I can't wait. We are back in my apartment. I obviously just got my hair done. We love to see it. It is very not oily, very sleek. Then I went over across the street to my cobbler and I picked up my shoes. And they're so cute. They have a cobbler dog. I had no idea. So visited with this cute little French bulldog baby. But then I got my shoes. So if you guys are unfamiliar, I picked these up probably like maybe 3 weeks ago at this point, and these are Nike love letters. I think they are adorable. They are so cute. They have like the ventilation here is like hearts. They have like a little message inside the snap. Super cute. They also come with these guys, which are these red laces. So cute, love her. And then also too, if you've seen this video, you guys would know about my Dior's to Dior's. And so these ones, I actually had a couple extra things done to them. So I got them resoled, so they have a rubber sole on them now versus like this suede material on here. They have rubber, so it's like more grippy. Originally, I thought they were gonna do black, and they asked me if black was all right, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But it looks like they did beige, which was nice. They also oiled them, so to protect them, and they also oiled the fabric part too. So very excited about those. I finally have them back in my possession. I can wear them out, do a bunch of fun and exciting things. Ended up buying this from my cobbler, which is a water and stain protector. So I probably actually will do this on my other Air Forces, and then also perhaps to my knee-high boots. That being said, it's currently 4:14. I was going back and forth with my manager just about like business stuff, but also too, we're out of office until January 4th, so I don't really need to talk to her about business stuff. It was more so just like a fun, opportune thing, and I was like, oh my god, fun and fresh and exciting. I did put those clothes in the dryer, so maybe I'll fold those, but besides that, there's really not a lot else going on. I have to, I guess, do some present stuff, which I still haven't done yet, but it's only 4, so I have time. I think what I am gonna do is watch the last episode of Emily in Paris, maybe play some Pokemon, hang out vibe, maybe kind of strategize, I guess, what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I guess we'll see. But just thought I would check in. What's up? How's it going? We got our shoes, we got our hair, with therapy, all of that. A great Thursday afternoon. Let me tell you the con of being a person who is self-employed, single, supposed to be taking time off for the holidays, which means that she is not working and essentially her whole life is work. Now she's not doing that, so now she is sitting here doing a paint by number because she has no other meaning in her life except for her job. It's me, I am she. I bought this paint by number after my break-in when I was like, okay, I need something that'll take my mind off of things, all of this stuff. Something additionally about me is that I actually very much struggle to do things that don't have an outcome. Like, I struggle to do things that mean there is no, like, win, I guess, if you will. I also think that obviously for me, it's such an ADHD thing. Like, I have so much going on because I have ADHD. And then when things are shut down and I have nothing to kind of like distract myself or work on, it's hard for me. Now here we are doing a paint by number and watching Outer Banks. Not be out here on the verge of tears because all the Pogues are reunited. And if y'all are confused on what the heck a Pogue is, I'm watching Outer Banks 2 right now, second season. I'm late to the party. Not be crying because all the Pogues are reunited. Child, it's only episode 4. I also feel like I paused this thinking this was about to be the end of the episode. We're only 16 minutes in. There's 32 minutes left. Also, I thought I would show you guys the progress of my painting. It actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. And it didn't really take me that long. Like, I think I just did one section and I was like, cool, we're done. But like I said, there's 32 minutes left of Outer Banks and I think that I am going to go into my bed to watch it. That being said, honestly, I'm very sleepy and I have to take my makeup off and I have to do a bunch of other things. So I think we'll leave it here. It's like 10:30, so it's time for me to go to bed. I love you guys. Happy Vlogmas Day 23. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 24.